All right, ladies and gentlemen, all the Jyotish that you learn from me is coming from Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. When I was a student, I always had this question. Not the question never started from what. They always started from why. Why like this? Why it is like this? How did rishis came to know about Jyotisha? You see, what happened was that all the four shastras that you see have directly or have come through Vedas through Vishnuji himself. And Vishnuji got this knowledge of all the four Vedas and shastras from Dakshinamurti Shiva. Once these Sapatrishis got this knowledge, they want to understand the algorithm of this universe. To understand the algorithm of this universe, they started looking at the sky day and night. After taking Diksha of all the Vedas, Muni Parashara is sitting in the meditation and is trying to connect with the sky. During the day, he connected with sun, and during the night, he just found that sun is very close to moon. That means the day he started imagining the Jyotish Shastra, it was Amavasya. Okay, sun and moon being together, very close, and the time moon is completely gone, it is the exact Amavasya. So maybe a Pratipada, just day before the Amavasya, maybe Chaturdashi. Here are all the planets that we see. Above them were all the constellations, stars. So then there were three patterns. There was a pattern of Ashwini, Bharni, and Kritika in one pocket. Then there was another pattern of Rohini, Mrigashira, and going on all 27 nakshatras 360. They have to divide this universe into 12 equal parts. So they gave imaginary names known as Aries, Taurus, based on the sign. Brackets, equal brackets were given known as Rashis. And Rashis are having the energies of nakshatras. So there are two and a half nakshatras or two nakshatras and one pada. They combine to give you one outcome known as a Rashi. That was a very simple thing to create for them. But how did they come up with the horoscope that you see? And then why is Sun Lord of Leo, not the Cancer? And why Cancer is headed by Moon? Why it is not headed by Jupiter? How did they make this combination? Everyone was teaching me, okay, Aries and Scorpio, Mars is the Lord. Taurus and Libra, Venus is the Lord. But how did this come? Who assigned it? What is the algorithm? So what they did was, first they created 12 houses. Let's imagine like a rishi. Imagine that Maharishi, Mahamuni Parashara is sitting in the meditation. Where do you sit in the meditation? You sit in the meditation in the 12th house, in the 12th zodiac sign. That's what I've taught you. Muni Parashara, imagine that he's sitting here. And from here, in his meditation, he's trying to look the universe. He's trying to look universe. Okay, he's sitting here. And he's a guru. Yes, no, maybe. He's a guru. So he made this diagram known as Kundli, and the guru is sitting himself here. He's trying to look here, exactly opposite. So the first drishti of Brahaspati is obviously the seventh drishti, but on the same time, here he is not seeing anything quite visible, but just next to it, he's seeing something. What is he? He's seeing something. Exactly opposite to this, he is looking at sun. So imagine Brahmanda, sun is here. Okay, and then you have these orbits. Okay. Before looking at the Brahmanda, before looking at these orbits, he knows that this is Aries, this is Taurus because of the nakshatra, the higher plane I was talking about. Okay, so this is Earth, this is mid heavens, your orbits, your solar system, and these are the nakshatras. So three levels: heavens, mid heavens, and Earth. Okay, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Okay, so he knows this thing. Okay, already. Now, what is happening? He is also seeing moon here close to the sun. So sun is here and he is on the earth. Okay, so in his orbit somewhere, they are going to be together if they are exactly. So, he's seeing moon here, around the earth. So it is like close to them because they are seeing it at an angle, kind of a same angle. So maybe the moon is, so if the earth is here, moon may be in the same orbit somewhere here. So they are in the same angle. Or maybe it can be here because the orbit is complete. So almost close. Okay. So this angle is what is he looking at? Or maybe moon is over here. So earth, अर्थ की पूरी छाया मून पे पड़ रही है अमावस्या, so they're in one line. So this is something it is happening. Now on the same time, just next to sun, which is the planet that we have, which is the planet next to the sun in the orbit? Mercury. Remember your 10th class? Mercury. Okay. He's seeing Mercury here. Okay. Next to the Mercury, he's seeing Venus. Next to the Venus, he is looking at what is the planet? What is the सूर्य होता है, sun होता है, sun के बाद कौन सा closest planet है? Mercury. Then it is Venus.
Earth.
Right? Earth. Obviously where you are. Okay, this is the Earth, right in the center. This is where you are, your Lagna. And then next to the Earth is
Mars.
Mars. So he's looking Mars here. Next to the Mars, Jupiter. He finds Jupiter here. And next to the Jupiter, the last planet in the orbit is
Saturn, Uranus.
Forget about it. That is pretty far away. If you can master these 9 planets in this one life, that is enough. Don't reach this, Plutos and Neptunes, Please master these 9 planets first. Once you tell me that you've mastered these 9 planets, then you go wherever you want to go. I am with you. I have not mastered these 9 planets yet. The day I'll master them, that is fine. And in the same way, when he's looking from the side of the moon, and focusing the moon, he's finding everything like same. Mercury, again, in the next orbit, then he's finding Venus, then he's finding Mars, then it is finding himself, and then there is Saturn again, he's finding. So one circle is looking from the sun, and one circle is looking from the moon, and he's finding exactly same locations. And he has already assigned the Rashis in the order, in the Brahmanda, making them 12 equal places. And that is how, ladies and gentlemen, these Rashis got their planets exactly replicated from the sky. This is the king. Strict father. This is the queen. Mother. This is the sun, Mercury, the child. This is the sun. For Mercury, the 3-number sign is a home. Okay? It's a home for Mercury. All right? And this is office for the Mercury. Okay. So Gemini for Mercury becomes own sign, my home. And Virgo for Mercury becomes office, known as Mula Trikona. Mula Trikona sign. So what is the difference between own sign and Mula Trikona? Own sign, relaxation, home. Mula Trikona, strict environment, office. She's feeling, daughter is also feeling home here. And daughter is pushed to the office here. Now the king is very sharp. He says, look, the chief of the army, I can protect my children. You can be on leave, but you have to be on duty with the queen all the time, office. But I need my guru with me all the time, office, for Brahaspati. Go and give journal knowledge to my children, home. Saturn, judge. You know, what is it here? Home. Why? Because he says, okay, you are the judge. I don't need judge all the time. You be there with my children. Keep judging them they're right or not. Office. So what happens is, for Jupiter, 9 number Rashi is office, which is known as Mula Trikona. And 12 number is own sign, known as home. For Mercury, number 3 is home, same sign. What is the difference between 3 and 6 for Mercury? 6 is an office for him. He'll be very, very focused and behaves like an office in the Virgo. Venus, 2, Taurus is like home, nourishing, easy environment. 7 is Mula Trikona, office. Mula Trikona, own sign, ghar, apna. ये मेरा ऑफिस है. Mula Trikona. The meaning of Mula Trikona is a planet feels powerful here. Okay. And same time, the mother feels very powerful with daughter. So that is why for moon, you know, home is 4, but Mula Trikona, she wants to work with the daughter. She wants to work with the maid. She wants to work with the nanny. So Taurus becomes the Mula Trikona sign for the moon. For the moon, own sign is Cancer and Mula Trikona is this. Only the privilege is to the king, sun. Sun, who is the Surya, he works from home. राजा का दरबार कैसा होता है? अपने कमरे से बाहर निकले और अपने दरबार में चले गए. So only Surya has his home and office together at same sign. So Surya Mool Trikona and Surya, this is at the same sign. वो बोल रहे हैं यार मुझे भी ऑफिस दे दो. राहु बोल रहा है I need an office. Give me an office quickly. सन कहता है ठीक है, where do you want to be? I want to be very intelligent. You know, Rahu has got all the intelligence in this world. राजा कहता है okay, if you are intelligent, be with my boy. This is 6 नंबर जो साइन होता है वो राहु का ऑफिस होता है. Virgo is the Mula Trikona for Rahu. So which is the Mula Trikona of Ketu? Who knows it? Come on. What is the Mula Trikona of Ketu?
Scorpio.
All right.
12th house, Guruji.
It is Pisces. He gets it exactly opposite here. Okay, I'll get this. I want to be with my Brihaspati. Now Rahu says, Rahu is very smart. Rahu says, मेरे को थोड़ा घर दे दो। नाउ घर मांगने तो वो कहाँ जा रहे हैं? घर मांगने के लिए वो मम्मी के पास नहीं जा रहे, वो राजा के पास ही जा रहे हैं। और राजा कहता है ओके, दिस इज केतुज होम, मंगल, इसको जरा, ये हेडलेस आदमी है, इसका दिमाग नहीं है, ये किसी को भी काट देगा, किसी को भी खत्म कर देगा। मंगल, यू टेक केयर ऑफ इट। और ये राहु है ना, इस पे रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन लगाना जरूरी है, तो वो सैटर्न को दे देते हैं, राहु का घर ही दे देते हैं। बोलो इसको थोड़ा रिस्ट्रिक्ट करके रखना शनि, इज मैड, ये मेरे बेटे को बिगाड़ रहा है, इसको जरा रूल एंड रेगुलेशन समझाओ, अपने घर पे बिठाओ, डोंट ब्रिंग हिम हियर, डोंट ब्रिंग हिम हियर, उसको घर पे रखना उधर। तो ओन साइन राहु का बना एक्वेरियस, मूला त्रिकोणा बना वर्गो, केतु के लिए ओन साइन बना स्कॉर्पियो और मूला त्रिकोणा बना पाइसेस।